So The Legend of Tarzan, when I first seen the trailer to this, I was like, who cares? They're making another Tarzan movie. But when I seen Christoph Waltz in this, I was like, sold. Right away, this movie makes no sense at all. This Christoph Waltz makes a deal with some tribal leader for some reason, which gets explained later on in the movie. I say for some reason because what happens between the tribal leader and Christoph Waltz, the tribal leader, he really does not need the help of Christoph Waltz. So Christoph Waltz is the bad guy in this movie, and he's in Africa serving his king. Jane and Tarzan, they're in England, they're living, they have not been in Africa for a while now. But Sam Jackson tells Tarzan he needs to go back for another reason, but a reason I will tell you here is that because his people needs him. The movie really does not start here either. Sure, the movie started off quick and fast and very good, but after that, after Christoph Waltz and the tribal leader, this movie really slows down, and it's slowed down for the next 35 to 40 minutes of this film. The issue here in the first stages of the film, this film is focused way too much on Jane and Tarzan's relationship, and that's pretty much how the movie is in a whole. This is shown when the movie shows you flashbacks of Tarzan. That's the better stuff in this movie. The younger Tarzan stuff is the best stuff in this movie. It's very simple. This movie does not have enough Tarzan swinging on stuff, and when real moments are happening, every real true moment has to be slow motion on, followed by adventure music. Now I know that Tarzan is supposed to be a adventure movie, but when you have Christoph Waltz as a calm bad guy, and he's great at that role, and you have Alexander Skarsgård, I just butchered his name, I apologize. But he looks like a badass in this movie. He's good as Tarzan. I just think this movie should have been a little darker. Margaret Robbie's in this, and she plays Jane, and she did a good job as Jane in the movie. It's just the issue with me with her in this film is that her comedic timing was off for my liking, and that she was making jokes that were relevant to issue these days. I found this movie to be very boring. Like I said, in the first 35 to 45 minutes of this movie, it was boring. Then near the ending, it would be boring also. There's just not enough of Tarzan running through the Congo and jumping and swinging on leaves. It's just not enough of that in this movie. As I was driving home from the theater, I thought to myself, why was this Tarzan made? Was anyone just craving for another Tarzan movie? I'm not sure. Is it because of the 2013 Tarzan that bombed? Is that why we got this Tarzan 3 years later? I'm not sure. Perhaps it was. In all, I prefer my Tarzan that was on VHS from 1999 over this Tarzan. That's because The Legend of Tarzan is a 51 out of 100. Guys, did you see this? They're gonna probably make 2 more of these. Who knows? The way it ended, there's probably gonna be another one. If you've seen it, get in the comment section, let me know your thoughts. Like this video, dislike this video, do whatever you gotta do. I'm out of here.